This ain't gonna fly. I know exactly what's going on. Yeah, I know I'm number one. This ain't gonna work. Mike TNA.
Now what? What's this?
Vince Russo knows me better than anybody. He knows that I am the Cal Ripken of wrestling. Week in, week out, I defend my title, and that's when I'm on top of my game. It's not gonna work, Vince Russo. It's not gonna work. 2 weeks from tonight on March 17th, I will beat your boy Chris Harris so bad, he'll put his tail between his legs and run for the hills with James Storm. It ain't gonna work. But as far as tonight goes, Russo, you don't want to book me in a match? Well, I'll do it myself. I'm gonna find somebody to wrestle. If I have to come out and handpick one of you idiots in the asylum, I'm gonna do it. Borash, I may pick you.
Holy cow, he's just out of control.
You're not kidding, he's out of control. He's been frozen out by Vince Russo.
I'm gonna get a workout one way or another.
He's been put on ice by Vince Russo 2 weeks in a row, Don.
Chickenhead, it may be you tonight.
I'll tell you what, think about the mind games Russo's played on Jeff
What
Jarrett.
about you, Tiny?
The mind
you
games.
You want some of the champ? Huh? You want some of the champ?
Oh, come on.
You want some?
He's snapping. He's
what
lost
about you,
it.
Don
No
West?
way, he's
you
lost
ain't
it.
jumping on the champs bandwagon ever again.
He's just gotten to his head.
And they knocked that smirk off your face.
What's the story, Jarrett? You can't handle the mind
games. I'm
games.
getting the workout one way or another. It's gonna happen one way or another. I'm getting my workout in. I don't care what you say, Vince Russo.
Think about
I'm getting my workout.
Not only is he being frozen out, but
I'm
he's
gonna have a match. I don't
match.
care what any of you people say. I'm the world heavyweight champion, and I deserve respect. I could care less what Vince Russo thinks. I could care less what the NWA board is gonna try to do.
He's lost it.
He has totally lost it.
He's lost it.
Russo, I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to get somebody out here, because I'm having a match tonight.
It just shows
one
you.
way or another.
It shows you how effective Vince Russo has been. Getting under the skin of
I
Jeff
don't
Jarrett.
care what any of y'all say. I ain't leaving.
Not only.
Don West, I'm gonna knock that silly shirt off your back.
Yeah, the mind games.
You
the
know
mind
what?
games of Russo. That's
I think I need
he
this
got
chair.
under your
Get out
skin,
of the
didn't he?
damn chair.
Get
He got
somebody
under your
out
skin,
here.
You want
didn't
some
he?
of me today? You
Get
want some of
somebody
me?
out here.
Huh? You want
Get
some of me?
somebody out
Get
here.
your hands off of me. Come
Get
on.
somebody. There he is. Oh man, just had to finally get the headsets back. Mike, that was unbelievable. I thought we were dead. Out of nowhere comes Chris Harris. Then Shane Douglas is out here. It's bedlam as we try to get Mike back situated and back online. Jeff Jarrett just launched it.
Come on, Shane.
Well, we know the matchup. It's the franchise Shane Douglas, the leader of the new franchise, against the Wildcat Chris Harris.
I've never been so happy to see anybody in my life. I know you were right there in the middle of it, but when Chris Harris came in there and attacked Jarrett, holy cow. Look at this.
And Heavy D, Don Harris is going to be the referee for this match.
All right then. I'm taking some control out there.
I mean, we lost the 3 referees in the previous match with Styles and Abyss. Oh, did you see that move by Douglas? You talk about the veteran taking advantage of a situation. Remember Harris's first match when he hurt his shoulder?
Shane Douglas, as always, even though he wasn't prepared to wrestle, he was prepared for his opponent.
Oh,
and now he just put him again on the shoulder.
Shoulder breaker across the knee by Douglas.
Well, Douglas said he had Jarrett's back. He ain't ready. Chris Harris can't wrestle on the 17th. Oh, Heavy D, though, at least they got the right man in there to restore some kind of order, as he's going to referee the match since we don't have any referees.
The second of the 2 matchups made by Vince Russo, booked by the NWA Director of Authority for Chris Harris tonight. Already coming off a win against Kevin Northcutt, now against Shane Douglas.
Oh man, every test that Russo's putting him through, the tough love, but right now, Chris Harris has got the shoulder injury. He's got to be wondering what's going on. He's got Jim Jarrett, Randon Raven.
Yeah.
Jarrett
We'll find
screaming
out
at us.
March 17th if he's ready or not.
I'll tell you what, though, Shane Douglas is doing his best to make sure he's not ready.
But we saw Douglas arrive earlier today with the NWA World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett, and there goes Harris right into the safety rail.
I'll tell you what, Cowboy James Storm is at ringside. He's been advised not to be here. Jeff Jarrett's at ringside. I'm glad Storm's here. But both Jarrett and Shane are trying to stay out of the mat. As you see Shane Douglas pulling back on the head of Chris Harris.
That was Russo, who earlier advised the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm to stay away from the ringside area. Now Douglas, who has totally dominated this matchup against Harris, rolls him in. Heavy D, the referee, going to make the count. Here's one, here's two. No, Harris able.
Oh, Shane Douglas can't believe it. Chris Harris, this guy has been put through the gauntlet the last couple weeks. Wait a minute, he's got it.
Package.
1, 2. Oh, almost. But look at that, the shoulder is so hurt. Shane Douglas, a veteran. How many years? 20-something?
Yeah.
He's calling on that experience. He knows he's got Chris Harris wounded. Well, it's because he's hurt during his shoulder. Jarrett yelling at us. Oh, look at that suplex.
Quick snap suplex takeover by Douglas.
Taunting the Cowboy, Mike.
Drops down with the knee directly across the throat, the windpipe of Chris Harris.
Total chaos at the moment,
Not
Mike.
kidding, it is. It's tough to get refocused here and try and call this match. We got Jarrett 3 feet away from us after he just choked me again.
We got Heavy D, Don Harris calling the match. Chris Harris in his second match of the night. Injured.
High vertical suplex. Shane Douglas holding Chris Harris, taking, well, a page out of Chris Harris's playbook that time with the high vertical, allowing the blood to rush to his head and then driving him down with impact to the mat.
At times like this, I gotta wonder, does Russo really do know what he's doing? How could this be good for Chris Harris? How could this be preparing him?
He's trying to toughen him up, Don. You saw earlier the mental toughness, and now the physical aspect as well, snapping the neck back as Douglas. And we talked earlier about the injured shoulder. Now look what Douglas does, applying a submission hold down to Harris.
You gotta think how. I mean, so much has got to be out of Chris Harris after that unbelievable match you had with Kevin Northman earlier in the program.
And then you have to sit in the back in the locker room, knowing that you're going to wrestle again, but not knowing who your opponent's going to be.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett's got to be loving this at ringside as he's watching Shane Douglas. And you see Storm just trying to do anything he can to spur him on.
Storm with the moral support, and the
just inside
the
out.
physical reaction by Chris Harris, and just when it looks like he's going to turn it around, Shane Douglas stops him dead. You're right. Get a breath, Don.
I'll tell you what, man, I've never seen a night like this, Mike. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. And in the minds of Chris Harris right now, he has just got to be wondering what he can do. Shane Douglas is just taunting him, Mike. He's taunting him.
Point of the elbow to the top of the head, and he again drives it in as we got Jarrett right in our face as well.
You hear what he said? He said if he can't handle the franchise, he can't handle the champ. Oh, look at Chris Harris. He's got to reach down. He's got to reach down for something he's not had to reach down for in a long, long time.
But what a great test this is, to see if he can compete in singles competition like this guy.
He's got to reach for that extra 10%, that extra 50% that your body doesn't even have. Doesn't know it has.
This is the time of a match when, as
Look
one
at
half of America's Most Wanted, he'd be tagging out.
Yes.
But there's nobody to tag out here, so you gotta dig down deep, and you gotta do it yourself. Lefts and rights and lefts and rights by Harris.
He's doing it, Mike, just like you said. Look at this. He's making this unbelievable comeback. Oh, but Shane Douglas not ready to give in.
Douglas off the inverted atomic drop, now reversed into the corner, and driven face first to the mat by Chris Harris.
The thing about it, Heavy D not interfering in there, Mike. He's letting these two go at it any which way they can. He's just making sure that Storm stays out of it, making sure that Jarrett stays out of it.
Harris measures him, catches him with that big punch, shoots him off back first into the corner,
He
and
got him!
inverted atomic drop by Chris.
That's what he needed right there.
Follow-up left arm lariat. Gonna go high risk.
Look at the fire in Chris Harris's eyes.
Wildcat
Here he
headed to the
goes.
top.
He's got him.
Cross body block. Count.
Right here.
Heavy D. 1, 2.
You gotta be kidding
Just
me.
2. And we'll find out if he can beat him or not. It's not over yet, Jarrett. Look at the replay.
Oh, look at that. He had
Perfectly
him.
executed cross body, but only a 2 count from Heavy D, the special ref.
Oh, that shows you how tough Shane Douglas really is. This guy has been through wars.
Harris picks up Douglas at the hair.
Douglas isn't just doing this for himself either. He's doing it for the NWA champ. He knows that that's an ally that he wants.
Repeated left hand shots, and then the cheap shot by Shane Douglas. To the ropes goes Harris. Ducking the clothesline. The Wildcat off. Ducks the back elbow. And float over.
Wait a minute, he's got him.
Full Nelson. Can he take him over with the full Nelson? Oh,
Couldn't do it.
stopped him right in mid-move. Series. Pair of elbows. Shots to the side of the head by Shane Douglas.
Ooh.
Mid-ring collision as Douglas put the shoulder into Harris. Wow, both men hit hard. Douglas falls forward. Gonna go for a cover.
1, 2. Not enough. Both of them, I think the tanks are starting to run empty. Both of them not prepared, not knowing they were going to have to wrestle this match. Especially Shane Douglas. You know, Chris Harris had to figure anything could happen.
Another mid-ring
But
collision.
him.
Keep an eye on
Wait a
Jarrett.
minute. Jarrett just grabbed a chair.
Shane Douglas out on the floor. James Storm is there to stop Jarrett and whatever he thinks he's going to do with that chair. And here comes Heavy D to lay down the law.
Now that's what I call security right there.
Get in, you stay right here. They want to be telling. No. I'm telling you. I'll stay right here.
Don Harris just giving him
Wait a
the
minute.
law of the land.
James Storm just taken out by Douglas.
I got a right though.
Douglas with a chain. Douglas with
Oh,
a chain.
wait a minute.
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Jarrett distracting Heavy D.
He's got a chain.
No! Shane Douglas used the chain. Shane Douglas used the chain on Chris
He
Harris.
got him with the chain.
Heavy D back in. Oh, no! Count 1, 2, trap.
He got him. That was the inexperience of him being a referee right there. He didn't realize to turn around. That was the experience of Jeff Jarrett keeping him occupied.
And how did Chris Harris kick out and stay alive? Storm in. James Storm in.
Yeah. Oh, he went for the super kick and didn't get it. Got it there though.
Got the enziguri. Didn't get the super kick. Nailed him with the second kick. Douglas is winning.
He's got it.
Spin.
1, 2. Yes. He's done it.
He did it.
The winner of the match,
did it.
the number 1 contender for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the World, Wildcat, Chris Harris.
That's got to be bothering Jeff Jarrett. He's got to be wondering,